push it out of the thing, out of the picture, because it has nothing really to do with your sex. It's your role within your community. Remember that for many Native Americans, community is it. The Two-Spirit people doing these roles, and within our community, and you work in service to the community, the more you work in service to the community, the more the community gives to you. A struggle for equality. We're always saying equal, equal this, equal that. And my question has always been, equal to what? If we're holding out the white heterosexual male, or white non-Native American male, out as the ideal, and we're trying to aspire to that, then I think we have problems. As a Two-Spirit person, and as a Native person, I'd like to opt out of that and try to offer something different. So that's what we were talking about, is this gender analysis as opposed to a sexual orientation analysis. The other major thing that kind of stings my biscuits is that for the Two-Spirit community is that we have always been here. As Native people, we've always been here. In a Cree traditional construct, is I would take a straight, heterosexually defined man as my husband. My husband would be my husband. He would tend, hunt, and even have sex with me. When we, as Cree people, one of the things that we're incredibly sex positive. We loved our sex. And similarly for a female Two-Spirit person, a female Two-Spirit person would take a heterosexual female to be a wife and would enter into that same sort of relationship. Now that becomes a really messy sort of situation, so how do you do this? And the way that I kind of like make sense of that is, one, sex was not stigmatized. Sex was something that was, within my tradition, sex is sex. It's like breathing, it's like eating, everyone does it, there's nothing wrong with it. The second thing is that for the Two-Spirit people, there was such reveredness and honor as well as respect for our gender and what we had to offer to our community, that we would actually be courted and looked at having and being the ultimate wife. And we'd be like, hey, why not? That is someone who I want to be my wife. There are two other things that for the Two-Spirit community and the Native American community that we have, I believe that we have to offer. I don't remember the last time I was at any major gay organization and or conference and there was any discussion about the environment and or the greening of an LGBT people. We live in this world and we have to take responsibility for this world, irrespective of what we do in the bedrooms or not do in the bedrooms. And I think that as Two-Spirit people, as well as Native people, is that we always have to have, how is this in relation, and what is that relationship to our earth? And finally, I think that as Two-Spirit people, what we have to offer to the LGBT movement is a well-defined system of the elder system. We're all going to get old one day. And I remember when I sobered up when I was 21, and I was sitting with my sponsor, and I was going on and on about these trolls and blah, blah, blah. And my sponsor turned to me and he goes, I wonder where all these trolls come from. And I was like, that's going to be me. And as at that point that I was taken back and looked and shown my own Native tradition around how we look at the elder, how we look at age, how we experience. And I decided that I better take a stance now when I was 22 and moving forward, because I didn't want to be hypocritical. For the gay community, what we've seen as the elders is the person who can affect the discourse is the person with the largest pocketbook. You look at all of our, who's funding programs, who do we court, where for the Native community is, as within the lesbian community, it is who has the best intention of the community or the collective at heart. And that's what we say is an elder.